So this is the finished project. This is what you will be building in this bootcamp while learning everything about React Native, from backend to frontend to designing the UIs, writing your own CSS, accessing the native features of the device, and complete authentication, authorization. There's so much more. All right, so let's quickly have a look at this application. That is the finished version. This is the app you will be building. So we have the sign up screen and we have the sign in screen, and if they forget the password, they will be able to request for the password reset. Once they do that, we will send them the email. They will get the code. They will enter that code here along with the new password, and that's how they can reset the password as well. So this is a complete authentication system. So I have already created an account, so I'm just going to sign in. Okay, so there is the validation as well. If the password is not right, we have all sorts of validation. This user. Okay, so once the user signs in, they will be able to land in the space where many users have these links submitted, and we have the load more feature as well. You can see here. All right, so let's go ahead and create a new post, a new link, so we can share. Let's write codecontinue.com. You can copy paste as well, or you can manually type, and as soon as you enter the URL here, we will dynamically fetch the information about this URL, and we will preview the image and all these meta title and description, just like you see it when you share in social networks like Facebook and Twitter. Whenever you share a link, we get this preview, right? So that's the feature we will have in this application, which is pretty awesome. And we can give this bit of a title as well if we like. Learn to learn web online. All right, so that's how user can submit a post, a link, whatever you like to call it. And then you can see here, we have the code continue. That is the post I just posted. It has no likes, no previews. It is the posted date, and that's the username. So you can like. Okay, you can see once you like, the icon changes. If you click again, you will dislike this one, so again goes back to 0. So you have that one. The views is 0 at the moment, but if once user clicks, the view increases. You can see they can visit the URL, go back, and you will see the view count. It has been it is 1 now because it has been clicked. So whenever the link has been clicked, the view will increment. All right, so we have the timestamp, and we have the user information as well. So you can see this is the public profile, but since this is the current user, he can see his links, and he can even edit or delete. But if this user check out some other users information, for example, if they click on DNC, he can see what are the links this user have submitted, but obviously he cannot delete, I guess, because this is a different user. So we got all that authentication and authorization as well here. And you can search as well. For example, this is the Expo app. If you search Expo, that one gets filtered, right? So that's the search feature here. And we have this notification icon. Obviously, you will be learning so much more while building this app, because when it comes to building apps, it basically comes down to how you're going to lay out the front end, how you're going to design, right? So you will still need to have the back end, the database and all that. But just like you design and render your data in the front end, in the web application, in a similar way in a mobile application also, that's what you do, but it's just a different way of designing and creating the layout. So you will learn how to customize your header section, how to customize your footer section, add these links and CSS to create such flexible layouts using Flexbox. and you'll learn how to align the elements and things like that, which are the most important things when it comes to mobile app development. All right, so you can see here, of course you can change its feature to do whatever you like, but in my case I have added this feature. Whenever you click on that one, they will be able to view the trending links and the latest links. Right, so latest will be based on the date, the newest ones, and then the trendings in whichever has the highest views. At the moment we have just one views each, but whichever have the highest views, they will appear here. And you will also notice that you can see the background, we have used image for the background, and we don't have anything in the header and footer, we just have this back button. So you learn to customize all this. These things are very important for you. When you're building an application, you want to have all this knowledge of how to customize the header, footer. On some pages you just want to customize it differently, you know, things like that. Everything has been covered in this course. So they can go post new URLs here and they submit, and they will appear here straight away. And they can also click here and they will be able to see all the links, whatever they have submitted, and they can delete from here as well. Now obviously that's for the current user. If they click on the other users, they will see that list, but obviously they cannot delete all this post. And then finally we have the account page where they can log out and also update the password as well, and they can upload the profile image as well. Okay, so when you do that, you will access the camera, the device native feature, for example accessing the photos libraries. Let's try this image. So that way you'll be able to upload the image as well. Okay, so that's been done. Go back. Okay, so this user has the image as well. So you will learn so much in this course that is it's rare to find in any online courses, to be honest. So from the beginning, absolute beginning of modern JavaScript, React, all the way to building this full stack app using React Native for both platforms, iOS and Android. So if you're excited for this kind of amazing journey that will take your skill set to a whole new level, join me in this course.